bomb is a tornado informer. You know, say that I'm a snowman, I go glam. I keep boom boom there.
Although,
does anybody even know what he was saying? That's what I want to know. Did any of you guys know what lyrics he was saying back then? Like,
Informer.
Your fellow Gen Z Brit, born in the 2000s, very curious man, is going to be checking out the top 10 best 90s one-hit wonders. I'm so curious to see what spawns in this. So usually in the 90s, I tend to see that the songs that are very popular, I kind of have heard before. But again, this is before my time, so I'm always curious to see how this one resonates with a lot of you guys who are born still when, you know, before the internet really took over, right? And, you know, AI is now a thing. So look, let's jump into this one and see what were the best one-hit wonders and whether or not you guys agree or disagree, because these lists tend to be controversial. But guys, with that being said, let's jump into this one. No more. I've heard of this one.
Hey everyone, I'm Rebecca and welcome to Watch Mojo.
Hi Rebecca.
Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best one-hit wonders of the 1990s.
That's such a troll song. Okay. Let's go like this.
For this list, we're looking at those artists who scored a big but solitary hit during the decade of grunge and boy bands. Because we are focusing primarily on US charts, something like Brand Van 3000's Drinking in LA does not qualify.
Okay.
So, what was your favorite one-hit wonder of the 90s? Let us know in the comments.
US charts,
All right,
let's
get
see.
to it. Number 10, Bittersweet Symphony, The Verve. While all four of The Verve's albums experienced some degree of success in the UK,
this is a
the
classic.
Britpop band had to wait until their third project, Urban Hymns, to score their solitary hit in the States.
Oh, this is a classic.
Bittersweet Symphony is a densely packed melodic epic that's nearly perfect from beginning to end.
No, this is a great.
Laced with sharp lyrics that juxtapose excellently with the song's fantastic music video, the track makes brilliant use of an infectious riff from Andrew Oldham's cover of the Rolling Stones' The Last Time, a sample that resulted in some legal squabbles.
That's not even their riff, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I thought, see, I remember first hearing that song when I was really, really young. Like 4-3, barely remember it. It just kind of sparked some, you know, long-term memories I didn't know I had. I feel like I remember listening to this during like primary school, kindergarten ages type thing. So, yeah, I didn't realize that this wasn't their original. That riff wasn't originally from them.
I'm a million different people from one day to the next. I can change.
Number 9.
Great
Tub-thumping,
music video as
Chumbawamba.
well.
Debuting in 1985 in the UK punk rock scene, Chumbawamba released 8 albums before scoring their big crossover hit, a feat they would never really attempt again.
I get knocked down.
Tub-thumping is the bar jam to end all bar jams. An explosive rock song with a contagious main chorus, scarce verses that do not get in the way, and memorable vocal hooks courtesy of Lou Watts and Dunstan Bruce.
He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a lager drink, he drinks a cider drink.
That's so British.
Tub-thumping is not representative of most of Chumbawamba's songs, so it's hardly surprising that the band never scored another major hit in the States. Number 8,
like
You Get What You Give, New Radicals.
Kids, we got the dreamer's disease. Age 14, they got you down on your knees.
Wow.
Despite only peaking at number 36 on the Billboard Hot 100, the New Radicals' You Get What You Give feels like the definitive song of the late 90s post-Nirvana
Never heard of
period
this song
when
before.
music adopted a slicker and sunnier sheen.
Yo, can I just say, I know this is a music video, but I've never seen a mall this kind of live looking. These days, malls are so dead. The atmosphere is non-existent, and every time I go back to the past, it just seems like used to be the place to be. I did not get to experience that. And I'm kind of jealous.
The slicker and sunnier sheen.
Look at that.
tightly written pop rock track that constantly shakes things up throughout its 5-minute runtime. You Get What You Give mixes socially conscious themes with melodies for days.
Don't let go, you got the music in you. One dance left.
The final verse's celebrity callouts can overshadow the rest of the song, which is a shame since this entire track should be remembered and celebrated.
Courtney Love and Marilyn Manson, you're all takes one to your mansions. Come around, we'll kick your ass in.
The New Radicals split up soon after the song's release, but their one album
Tough.
is definitely worth a spin. Number 7, How Bizarre.
Tough. Look, that's the first time I heard of that song. I might check it out after this, you know, that sounded interesting.
But their one album is definitely worth a spin. Number 7, How Bizarre, OMC. Sometimes all it takes to make a song instantly unforgettable is a single line, and this one-hit wonder has 2 of them.
Brother Bellas in the back, sweet singers in the front, cruising down the freeway in the hot, hot sun.
Released by New Zealand's OMC, How Bizarre is a breezy track with nearly indecipherable lyrics, all connecting to a brilliant main chorus.
How bizarre,
Oh, I
how
haven't.
bizarre, how bizarre.
No, I haven't. No, I have.
Accompanied by a summary instrumental, Polyformana, the lead vocalist, combines the oddly catchy How Bizarre hook with bright background vocals by a group of female singers.
It's making me crazy every time I look around.
All these elements combine to create a truly peerless track, at least in terms of uniqueness. OMC never came close to having another hit in the States, but How Bizarre is quite the exception.
Every time I look around,
Every time I look around, it's in my face.
Wow.
Number
Music videos in the 90s, man, they just seem so interesting. They seem very experimental. I don't know how to explain it. A little bit darker, punk. There's a lot of that punk vibe going on. Look, shout out to my Australians, by the way, if any of you guys are watching this right now. Definitely interesting individuals and accents, man. And I say that being a Brit, and a lot of you guys are watching me American, so I guess it all goes full circle. But anyways.
It's in my face.
interesting
Number 6, Mr. Vane,
music video.
Culture Beat. Eurodance was a reliable source for one-off commercial hits during the 90s, and few of the genre's success stories compare favorably to Mr. Vane. The track's pulsating electro beat instantly conjures up images of German raves, with the bass and keyboards adding extra dimensions to the instrumental. While lyrics don't tend to be a big focus of Eurodance, Mr. Vane has more going for it than just an earworm chorus. Tying everything together is Tanya Evans, whose strong and confident vocals managed to make Mr. Vane's somewhat clumsy English work in the song's favor.
I've never heard of this song before.
Number 5, Sex and Candy.
Definitely sound like the type of song that'll get stuck in my head. And yeah, these like electronic sounding songs, like, yeah, it definitely seemed like they were popular around this time. Or maybe is this the 90s where it really starts to kick off? Because I feel like even nowadays I hear EDM type songs a lot.
Number 5, Sex and Candy, Marcy Playground. As post-grunge took hold of the rock scene, the airwaves started to be flooded with moody but less aggressive songs.
Hanging round downtown by myself, and I had so much time.
For the band's only charting single on the Billboard Hot 100, Marcy Playground released the evocative Sex and Candy, a short and slow-paced rocker with somber vocals.
I smell sex and candy here.
Never heard of this.
Often attracting comparisons to Nirvana, Sex and Candy mixes suggestive lyrics with radio-ready friendliness. The chorus's opening line is one of the most memorable of the late 90s, while the song's surreal music video splendidly complements Sex and Candy's tone and mystique. Marcy Playground created something special with their one bona fide hit.
Who's that casting devious stares in my direction? Mama, this surely is a dream.
Number 4, No Rain, Blind Melon.
Yeah, that definitely did sound like a moody song, though.
Surely is a dream.
Kind
Number
of depressing.
4, No Rain,
In a
Blind
way.
Melon. The rock scene of the early 90s consisted of far more than just
No Rain,
grunge,
Blind
and
Melon.
Blind Melon's hit stands out as a prime example of that.
all I can say is that
No Rain has a loose, almost jam session feel to it, and the track incorporates psychedelic influences into what is otherwise a familiar alternative rock sound.
Don't understand why I sleep all day.
Quite a happy song. Lyrically, No Rain deals with depression and alienation, elements reflected in its iconic music video. As great as the track is, No Rain might not have been as massive of a hit without its accompanying B-Girl video.
What is it? That's what they're supposed to be. That's what I'm seeing. Bees. They're humans dressed up as bees. Okay. What in the 90s is going on, man? Like, I don't know about this decade when it comes to music, honestly speaking. Like, just from what I'm seeing of this list so far.
Accompanying B-Girl video.
Interesting stuff, man.
Number 3, Steal My Sunshine, Len. Released right before the end of the 90s, Steal My Sunshine reflects just how much the music landscape had changed throughout the decade.
I was lying on the grass, indulging in my self-defeat.
A pop rock blast that sprinkles in elements of hip-hop, Len's summertime anthem combines a sugary sweet hook with clever verses that add depth to the overall.
If you steal my sunshine, making sure I'm not.
Making expert use of a sample of Andrea True Connection's More, 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 Steal My Sunshine jumps back and forth between two singers, Mark and Sharon Costanzo, as the song paints a picture of a hazy summer rave.
Involved in unusual feet.
Len would
Bro,
go on to release a few
I've got to see this music video, man. This is intriguing.
Involved in unusual feet.
Len would go on to release a few more albums, although none would spawn a single as big as Steal My Sunshine.
If you steal my sunshine, not something hard to see. If you steal my sunshine.
Number 2,
You know, pop rock is such an interesting combination as well. Like rock, I would imagine being typical rock, being like heavy, hard hitting, and then pop more commercial and like, you know, friendlier and, you know, catchy. And then merging those two things together is just hilarious to me. It sounds almost satirical, like sounding satirical.
Hard to see.
But then again,
Number 2,
I don't know.
Informer, Snow. It's difficult to imagine that Informer could have topped the
this
Billboard Hot
song.
100 in any other year besides 1993, and even then it was controversial. Released
what
by
is he
Snow, a
saying?
Canadian musician, Informer fuses reggae and hip-hop while lyrically covering a range of topics, including police raids and the vocalist's musical influences. Except for one unforgettable and somewhat confusing verse in the chorus, Informer's lyrics can be difficult to understand, although Snow's flow keeps the track moving along nicely.
Together we all have a Mr. Tornado Informer. You know, say that I'm a snowman, I go glam. I keep boom boom there.
Although Snow scored a few more hits in Canada, Informer is his lasting legacy in the rest of the world.
wild.
At one point in history,
Do you know what though? I would love to know like what this guy was like outside of this music video. Like, did he actually have like a Jamaican influence, or was he just like culture vulture and the whole thing? Like, what do you call it? Like, I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with Iggy Azalea, who put on a whole American accent, and she's Australian, and for the longest time, she was just putting on an American accent the whole time, and that wasn't even how she sounded. Like, you never know sometimes with these individuals. I would love to know what he was like off camera, and on top of that, why he did the Jamaican thing. Like, if he did have the influence, why he did it anyways. Like, even then, does anybody even know what he was saying? That's what I want to know. Did any of you guys know what lyrics he was saying back then? Like,
Informer is his lasting legacy in the rest of the world. At one point in history,
Catchy
I
song, though.
almost certainly had a mixtape of all of these songs recorded off the radio. Anyway, but our number
Mixtape.
one is a
Can't
song
relate
that
to
I
that.
still listen to, and I am proud to tell you that. So let's look at some honorable mentions, and then we'll name our top one-hit wonder of the 1990s. But first, I'll give you a little clue.
Bro, how's that actually?
Whoop, there it is.
I
Tag
missed
team.
that.
Because a party ain't complete without this 90s classic hit.
Oh, this is a classic.
Baby Got Back, Sir Mix-a-Lot. Because this track has become an inescapable part of pop culture.
Okay.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny.
Jump Around, House
That's
of
a
Pain.
funny song.
Because on the rare occasions hip hop and rock mix well, they produce something great.
I can't make it down, so get down your seat and jump around.
These one-hit wonder songs as well.
Jump around.
I'm Too Sexy, Right Said Fred. Because everyone at one point or another has sung their own version of this song.
I know this song.
Too sexy for my car, too sexy for my car, too sexy by far.
One of Us,
That's
Joan
such a
Osborne.
funny video
because
song.
this song's simple but effective.
What if God was one of us?
Want more music content? Watch Mojo produces an original podcast taking
I
a
love
behind-the-scenes look at all
Shout out
things
to
music.
their podcast, man.
An exclusive interview.
Number 1, What is Love? Hadaway.
Oh, classic.
Don't hurt me no more.
Now this is a debut single. Love is probably the most overused topic in music, but this Eurodance classic distills the theme down to its essence,
That
asking a
music.
universally relatable question that manages to be both direct and profound.
I don't know, you're not there. I give you my love, but you don't care.
Oh,
Hadaway's soulful vocals bring a lot of weight to the bursts of verses, while the beat maintains an intense rhythm that is impossible to resist.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more.
Hadaway might not have scored another timeless hit in the US, but What is Love lives on in dance clubs, on the airwaves, and in pop culture. This might be a good time to tell you that
That's so
I
funny.
do not believe in guilty pleasures. Just like what you like. That's why I am not embarrassed that I love that Hadaway song, and a lot of the
okay.
songs on this list actually. So, what's your favorite one-hit wonder of the 1990s? Let us know in the comments so we can all make our playlists, or come tell me on Twitter or Instagram at Rebecca Brayton or on my YouTube channel. See ya.
wow.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Watch Mojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Hey, you guys let me know as well what were your favorite one-hit wonder hits, if they were in or not in this list. I'd love to know. And yeah, again, that last song he said, that What is Love song, how I remember this song is from a game called GTA 4. I'm pretty sure this is one of their songs on their soundtrack where you could play their song while you were driving down in the car, like running over people and stuff, like, you know. Like, obviously YouTube, that's a game. I don't condone that in real life. So YouTube can be funny sometimes, man. I have to be careful with what I say. But anyways, yeah, look, this was really interesting. Look, 90 songs, these one-hit wonder songs especially, I recognize quite a few of them, probably because of the fact that they're popular, but they were one-hit wonders, unfortunately. Then again, you guys might maybe be able to give me more context, whether you agree whether or not they were one-hit wonders, or not. But it seems like they were. Maybe some of you guys may disagree. Look, guys, let me know how this one resonated with you guys. That's been my favorite one-hit wonder. Probably would have been, out of these, just Bittersweet Symphony. I didn't know that was a one-hit wonder, to be fair. But I'll say Bittersweet Symphony. That song just reminds me of some like childhood memories, man. One of the first songs I listened to actually when I was really, really young. But other than that, guys, yeah, look, comment on a blue heart if made this point in the video so I know who my real ones are who made this point. And as always, if you guys want to see me check out some more kind of music videos from the 90s, as well as 80s, 70s, just before I was born, I've got playlist links at the end of this one that you can check out. But other than that, guys, I'm your boy JayFlex, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.